Hi, this is Jennifer Griffin with GoFetch Marketing, and this video is for Dr. Gary Straub on how to add a blog post to his new website. So I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to give you the lay of the land on the new website so you understand how everything populates, and then explain to you how to take your current writings and put them into a specific post and categorize them right. So the first thing you're going to definitely want to do is you've got to log into the back end of the website. Now, I need to send you this information on how to do that. And I will under an email. So don't fret about trying to memorize it, but you're basically going to go to your website address up in the toolbar, and you're going to put /WP-admin. And like I said, I'll send this to you in an email, so don't worry about memorizing it. So this is going to take you to the login screen of Straub's Meadow. I'm already saved in there as a user. So I'm going to just click login with username and password. And you'll see my email's in there, my password's in there. I'm already saved in there. So I'm going to just log in for now under me. But once again, you'll be logging in under you. And I'll send you the password too. Okay. So now we're on the back end of the WordPress dashboard, and you can see up there it says dashboard. The other thing I like to do when I'm working on a website, and I would recommend you also do this, is open up a secondary tab with the website, the front end of the website. So you're just going to put GaryStraub.net. That's going to take you to the front end. You know you're logged in also on the back end and when you see the screen, because there's going to be this black bar up here. No one else that's looking at it from the front end will see this because they won't be logged in. And you could tell it's me because it says Jennifer Griffin over here. And you'll see the same thing and it'll have your name. So now we know we're on the back end of the website. We've got two tabs, the dashboard and the front end. So really quick, I want to walk you through how this website's set up so you don't get confused. Like we've discussed, this is really a blog website. It's mostly made up of blog posts. We've made every blog category its separate page: news, views, spirit, muse, what you're reading, Reverend. So the only two stagnant pages that will never really change in terms of content is going to be the home page and the About Me page. On the home page, let's go over that first because I want to give you the solid lay of the land so you understand the structure of the site. Everything's going to stay stagnant. The only thing that's going to change on this website, and you don't have to do it, the system will automatically do it, is at the very bottom, it's going to list all your blog posts, or what they call articles. So when you put a new one in, it's going to populate into this feed, and you can go down here and scroll to the next page of 3 more. Over to the right, you're going to see the various categories, and this little one means there's 1 current blog post that's under Muse, 1 under News, 2 under Spirit, 3 under Views, and 1 under What You're Reading, Reverend. So those will automatically update. You don't even need to worry about it. If someone clicks on See All Articles, that's going to take you to a main blog page that shows all your blog posts no matter what category they're under. Some people will click on this, others won't. It doesn't really matter. Now, up at the top, you're going to see every category, or I'm going to call them category buckets. So in the news bucket, you've got 1 post so far. If you click on that to read more, it's going to take you to the full article. This whole page is just that article. This down here where it says related posts, other posts will pop up on here when you add more than one post to this category. So let's go under views. You've got 3 under views. For example, let's read pennies. If you scroll all the way down here, related posts are going to be the other 2 posts that are in that category. So that will slowly populate itself as you add more and more to it. Spirit, same thing. You've got 2 here. If you click on one to read, you're going to scroll down and there's going to be the other Spirit one. Okay. So now you can see how this is kind of set up. There's really not much you have to do besides add it. And the most important thing you can do is make sure you categorize it to the correct bucket. So let's go back over to the home page. You can click home here or home here. If you click on the logo, it will take you to home. So let's go back to your dashboard. You're ready to make a post. Hover over this thing right over here, this little pin post, and put add post. Okay. Now, when you get back here, you're going to have to add your building blocks. Think of it like a Lego set. The first thing we're doing is add a backend builder. Click here. Then you're going to add a container. You always want a 1 column. Just hit 1/1. Now you're able to add an element. There's lots of elements, but the only one you've got to worry about is a text element. So you want to click this. You want to scroll down to select your element, and you want to select a text box. It says your content goes here. Now, what I would do in this scenario, we can talk about how you're producing your posts. It sounds like you already have a lot of that content. I'm assuming you have these various writings in a Word doc. So I assumed that for now. I'm going to go over to Microsoft Word, and I've taken your one of the blog posts you sent me on this biography of Joshua Chamberlain, and I copied it and pasted it from the email into this Word doc. I don't know how you do that. I'm sure you have it somewhere where you could put it into a Word doc. Then you're going to go over to Edit, select all, Edit, copy. So now it's on your clipboard per se. Once it's there, go back to your website, and in the text block, you're going to click here, and you're just going to paste it. So I'm on a Mac. You right click. Right click this. Oh, it's not saying paste. I'm just going to do my keyboard, Command V. On a PC, it would be whatever your paste command is, but we could talk about that. And I'm pasting it. So now it took it from its clipboard on my Microsoft doc, it brought it over, and it's put it in this text box. So from here, I can edit it just like I would in a Microsoft Word doc. It might already come across like you want it. If not, I'm going to clean this up a little. You can work with it. You can make changes to it. You can add stuff. I'm going to clean up the spacing here. Just so it looks a little better. I'm going to go ahead and bold this because it looks like almost a title. And then I'm going to close up some of the spacing between the paragraphs just because I think it'll look better, but it's totally your choice how you want to handle that. Okay, so now I've got it the way it looks. The title of this blog post, I'm assuming it's probably Undeserved Obscurity. If it's not, we can go back and change it, but I'm going to assume that for now since you didn't specify. So I'm going to, now that I've got the blog text in there, I'm going to hit save. Then I'm going to add my title, Undeserved Obscurity. Now I've got to categorize this correctly. You said in your email to me that you wanted this specific blog post under What You're Reading, Reverend. So I'm going to click, you've got to make sure this is the most important thing you do. Go over here and click What You're Reading, Reverend. That's going to make sure that it goes in all the right buckets. Now scroll down and you've got to select a featured image. As we discussed, I went ahead and made you a bunch of different options on images that you can use. I figured that was a lot easier for you to pick from than to create your own and be very specific based on the blog post. If you ever get to the point where you feel like, yeah, you could take it on to create your own images, that's fair enough. I'll show you how to do that. But for now, they're all in your image library and you just need to pick one that you want to use. So we're going to hit set featured image, not featured image 2. Be careful here. It's got to be the main set featured image. And these are the two images you have. If this was under the views category, you could choose from this one, this one, this one, this book. For What You're Reading, Reverend, I created 2 different ones. So I'm going to click this one. Actually, I'm going to do this one, I think. They're all the same size. So any one you pick, as long as you pick the one with the right title, you'll be fine. And then hit set featured image. Now you've got it in there, you've got your category, you've got your text. All you have to do is hit publish. Okay, so now you want to go back to the main site and you need to clear your cache on your website. That basically just means you're clearing out everything, so everything that newly was added to the website is now can be seeable or viewable, I should say. So go over here, it says Go Get Daddy Quick Links, scroll down to Flush Cache, click on that. Okay, success, clear cache in progress. So once that's done, now when I scroll down, that post that I just put should be on the home page. It's going to populate into the home page, and it's going to populate into what you're reading Reverend, because that's how we categorized it and told it what bucket to go in. So let's see if it worked. Scroll, scroll, scroll. And there it is. Now, if you click on this, it's going to take you to the post. And the related posts are the other ones that we've added that fall under that category. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to walk you through it on a live Zoom meeting too, but it's really basically easy. The only thing you have to really worry about is getting the post in there, cleaning up the content, so the spacing's right, bolded, whatever you want to do, and make sure you put it in a category bucket so it lands on the website right. I hope this helps, and thanks for watching.